Hello, everyone. News Channel 3, Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson here with a Facebook Live update and YouTube as well. Finally have some excellent, I don't want to say finally, don't want to say finally. I mean, I think, for summer anyway, yeah, I know it's been hot and humid, but we've had a lot of sun. There are some folks who are having some nasty, severe weather. We haven't had to deal with that. So let me just say, for those who are tired of sweating, we have some good news here, and that is that we're about to say sayonara to the sweat. Let me see if I can get my little slate up there for you. There you go. That's perfect. That's what I wanted to see right there. Thanks, Chris. Always good to see you. First in the room. I appreciate it so much. Hello to you in Coopersville. And to Ottawa County, the OC there. Thank you so much. So you see what we've got? Sayonara Sweatville is what I said. For those of you who are have been here for a little while, it has been sort of hot and humid. Believe it or not, though, this spell that we've been under right now this is only our third day. Saturday was humid, but it was relatively cooler and cloudy with some off and on showers. So it was Sunday when it really got hot and humid. Then Monday was hot and humid. Today's hot and humid. But I don't think it takes long with this kind of weather before people's patience start to run out. Jeanette, hello to you in Coldwater. Thanks for being here. Barb in Colon, hello. K&M, good to see you. Open your windows. Tomorrow will be better. Tonight, it's still muggy. Whenever I say sayonara Sweatville, it's going to be really in about 24 hours, I think, when you'll really feel the difference. And the reason I say that is because tomorrow morning, it's going to be still mild and muggy. We're still looking at a low of about 70. Tomorrow afternoon, though, low 80s. The dew point tomorrow afternoon will still be a bit muggy. I think we're still looking at about 65, 66, maybe 67, which is muggy. It's not as bad as 74. And the air temperature, which once again today was playing with 90 degrees, will be in the low 80s. So those two things will be different. It will be different tomorrow afternoon. But I'm telling you, that really cool, crisp, comfortable air that will cause you to say, I'm going to open up the windows, is about 24 hours away, when we'll see the temperature starting to fall off into the upper 70s, and the dew points will be falling as well into the lower 60s, and that trend will continue. So that's what we're looking at there. I did have a wonderful day there, Shannon. Thanks. I hope you did too. Gwen, hello. We're going to get rain tomorrow. I think we have a decent shot at it. I sure hope so. Cross fingers for that. Carla, hello to you in West Portage. Beautiful evening for sure. Mike and April, what up with you? Thanks for being here. I appreciate it very much. Rob, hello. Warm one tonight for sure. Good night in Comstock. Good. I'm having a great night. Thank you very much. Ryan and Jackson, bring back the hot temperatures. What? Let's see. Sue, hello to you. Jesse, hello to you. Shouldn't complain. We're lucky we're not on the West Coast right now. You're right about that. Timmy, hello to you. Cooler weather is on the way. Timmy in Battle Creek, Greg, cooler weather on the way. Thanks for being here. To both of you, appreciate it as always. I did see that about the earthquake, Jeanette. I am not up to school right now on the tsunami, on the latest on that tsunami. I apologize for that. I'll have to get caught up on that stuff before I get on here, right? Jen, hello to you. Marshall Motor Fest on Saturday. I got to remember that. I can't remember. I've got something else going on Saturday, but I'll see what I can do, for real. I mean that. Let's see. All 22. That's crazy. That's pretty crazy. All right. Hold on here. It looks like I already have to do a little bit of gardening, so we'll get that taken care of. There we go. Hey, it's Mikey here with Taco Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday to you too, Mikey. I appreciate it very much. So we say sayonara Sweatville, that heat and humidity moving out, much needed rain, and a gorgeous weekend, a gorgeous sunset too. And now whenever I pop on here at 9:10 or 9:15, I miss the sunset, because the sunset over in South Haven right now is running at about 9:05, 9:06. I think in Kalamazoo today is 9:05, so it's probably more like about 9:08 in South Haven. So we missed it, but still some beautiful color there, and you can see lots of folks out there enjoying a wonderful summer evening in South Haven. We have not been shorted on the beautiful summer evenings. And that water is so warm right now, so warm. You can see here, of course, 9:15, 9:17 people are still out there in the water. And I just think about that scene that we're going to see in December, certainly January, February, when there's going to be some ice out there. It's just amazing to me every year how the change takes place, The Berg is in the house. Thanks to Jesse. Thanks so much, Kathy. Hello, Katie. Hello as well. The dogs are so ready for cooler temps. I hear you. William, tomorrow is supposed to be partly sunny, at times mostly cloudy. I think we'll see showers developing in the afternoon and evening, continuing into Thursday morning. Not as hot tomorrow, highs in the low 80s, and not quite as humid. In the morning, we'll start off, I think, with that dew point up around 70, 68. But I think in the late afternoon, we'll see it dropping down into the low 60s. Greg, Tigers are up 11-2. Hope they're back to their winning ways. For sure. Hope they're back to their winning ways. Got a little more gardening to do right here. Here we go. Take care of that. I'm glad that they make it pretty easy to do. Let's see. Kayla, hello to you. Hi, you're very kind. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much with all my heart. Okay, one of my minions, like I have minions, that'd be great. If I had minions, I wouldn't have to take out the trash Sunday night. Brenda, hello to you in Wildwood, Florida. You're still there, and storming pretty good in the last hour because you got those big storms because you got the big heat going on. Christine, hello to you in Battle Creek. All right, there's South Haven. Let's take a gander at downtown Kalamazoo with the Peregrine Tower Camp. It's still so beautiful on these summer nights. By the way, what are we at? We're at July 29th. That means we have 2 more days left, right? Friday is August the 1st. Mikey, thanks for sharing. I appreciate that. Brenda, hello to you. Thanks for checking in. All right, let's move on here. We got downtown KZoo. There go the dew points. I said at 6 o'clock. I don't know if any people got it there because, you got to be, like I said, a boomer and maybe even a sports nerd. Howard Cosell, down go the dew points. That would be from Down Goes Frazier. Look it up in Google there. There you see the dew points today around 70. Tomorrow, they'll still be in the mid-60s. I still think it's going to be a little bit on the sticky side, not as bad as what we've had lately. But as I said earlier, the dew points really start to, I don't want to say crash, but I guess you can say crash, right? When you consider that between Tuesday and Friday, we're going down about 16 degrees. So when does it substantially take hold? Tomorrow afternoon. I'd say tomorrow afternoon. Certainly by tomorrow evening. Right here on our Facebook Live, we'll be celebrating the down dew points. Kalamazoo in the house. Thanks to you, Dawn. I appreciate it. Lily, hello to you in BC. Linda, I hope you have a great night as well. Joanne, hello. We should have another dew point drop party, right, Chris? That would be Thursday. We could have it tomorrow, but Thursday is when we're really going to be feeling it as well. Deb, good evening to you in Decatur. All right, let's move on, see what else we got here. Let me squeeze this back. There we go. High temperatures today. Got some more low 90s, but Kalamazoo, boy, it's so frustrating when it's so hot, but we don't get credit for a 90-degree day in Kalamazoo because we didn't have one. But Three Rivers and Sturgis did. Holland did. Benton Harbor did. Fremont, Big Rapids, and Grand Rapids taking the cake. Don't want to leave out Lansing, by the way, at 90. Grand Rapids taking the cake at 92 degrees. Well, tomorrow, those temperatures start to go down from 90. Low 80s tomorrow, and then look at those 70s coming in here. Now, let me tell you this. The mid-70s with dew points in the low 70s, and we would still say it wouldn't be as hot, but it'd still be like, ugh, right? So it's a two-part story. Not only are our air temperatures going down, but those dew points are going down as well. And that's what makes it really, really nice. A lot of wildfire smoke around Ryan. Thanks for that. Jesse, looking for some volunteers at Acorn Farms. I'll help you out with that. Brenda, coming back to Bloomingdale in a few weeks. Eventually, we're going to get cooler. You know that. Let's see. Jen, out there in Hawaii. Your nephew's out there. Okay, at a Blackhawk station. We'll cross our fingers for his safety there, Jen. Nancy, good evening to you. Ron in Three Rivers. I hope you have a great night as well. Joanne, your car said it was 90 degrees. Got you there. Deb, how long will the cool down and the low humidity last? And hello, Battle Creek. That's an excellent question. I will say this, Deb, I think that we can probably bank on it at least going until about the end of the first week of August. So that would be a week from Friday. That's 9 days out. All right, 9 days out, we could see a bit of a return to the heat, but just lasting for a day or two. And then I got to tell you, 10, 11 days out, some super chilly air is on the way, maybe some lows in the mid 40s. But you remember, that's the first time we're seeing this. And so we got to have consistency over time to have confidence in that. But that's just sort of an early look. Nancy, definitely praying for the folks there on the West Coast. Rayburn window cleaning, love summer, love a good beach day, but enough is enough. I got you there. Susan in Shelbyville, thank you so much. I hope you're having an amazing evening as well. Barb, cooler will be nice for the flower beds, that's for sure, and mowing for the weekend. All right, let me go hour by hour. Let's see what we got here. Okay, this is Wednesday morning. The action is going to be coming in from the west. Notice we start mild and muggy in the low 70s. We'll be at 80 by tomorrow at noon, and that's when we'll see the clouds start to move in. So this model depiction would give us some morning sunshine, but afternoon cloudy, and then here comes some rain by 7 o'clock. Now, listen, the Storm Prediction Center has just a tiny sliver of our area. We're talking about southernmost Berrien, St. Joe, Cass, and maybe a touch of Branch County at a marginal risk. I'll show that at 10 and 11 tonight on Arc West, Michigan, and then on the mothership. But so we could see some stronger storms here early tomorrow evening. Those will move through pretty quickly. And then by tomorrow night, close to 11, we have some showers. That'll be good to see. I don't know about you, but I'd love to hear some rain coming down overnight, Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Thursday morning, we start wet. And then by noontime, those showers move out, and here comes that comfy air. How about that? How about a Thursday late afternoon temperature, not in the 90s, not in the 80s, but in the 70s with dew points by Thursday. What's this? Thursday late afternoon, day after tomorrow. Thursday late afternoon, we're talking about a dew point there of about 58. I'll take that, right? I'll take that. Chris Lowe's in the 40s. Yeah, for sure. We will do that, Jesse. Thanks for letting us know about that. Joanne, fast-moving storms have been pretty destructive. Oh, yeah, what they're going through out there in Wisconsin, Wisconsin, but mainly the Dakotas, eastern South Dakota, eastern North Dakota, northern Iowa, and Minnesota get hit with those big storms right now. Vern, hello to you. Looking for the dew point drop party there, looking for that dew point to drop. Again, tomorrow in the morning, you're going to think, wait a minute, I thought he said it was going to be drier. In the morning, not so much. Tomorrow afternoon, getting there tomorrow night this time, certainly Thursday. I'm telling you, Thursday morning especially, you're going to step outside and you're going to be like, oh, yeah, that's what we're talking about there. Ben, hello to you for sure. You bet, Ben. Thanks. Return the belt in the house. Good evening to you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Let's see what else we got here on the agenda. The temps right now are still toasty. We're in the mid to upper 70s, even low 80s. GR hanging in at 83 degrees with those dew points. You know, mid 60s, low 70s. We're seeing some of that drier air moving north to south, and so it's eroding some of the higher dew points. And so even tomorrow, like I said, we're looking at dew points that will still be a little bit muggy, especially in the morning, but they will be on the way down. In the meantime, right now, Coldwater and Sturgis and Marshall, you're just sweating by standing around. Just stand still, and you're going to get hot and sweaty. You saw this feels like temps there. You know, really, it's not really as much of a story anymore. It's going away. The story now is the cooler, dry air coming in, hopefully, eventually, some of that much-needed rain. Nothing going on right now on our radar. Minnesota, the Dakotas, Iowa right now getting slammed with some of those storms. Again, tomorrow, I think we have a decent chance for seeing showers and thunderstorms, especially from the mid-afternoon all the way through Thursday morning about daybreak, maybe even up to mid-morning. That's our rain chance. Crossed fingers. How much are we looking at? It depends on the model, whatever model you want to go with here. We could be looking at, half an inch maybe. I'd like to see more than that, right? Would you like to see more than that? Whoa, yeah. And then the NAM is going crazy with some rain. But I got to check into that a little bit more and see what's going on there. So there's a 7-day. By the time we get to Thursday afternoon, it's golden. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, into Monday, looking delightful. Wonderful weather. Wonderful weather is on the way. Melissa, you're right about that. Same Thinking about the folks that are out west, ready for cooler weather. Man, I think a lot of people are. Dry. Brenda, this weekend, and Paw. This weekend, anywhere in West Michigan. Write it down. This weekend, anywhere in West Michigan, even if you want to start on Friday for a 3-day weekend. Spectacular. Spectacular. Look at those low temperatures, though, huh? Look at those low temperatures. Friday, Saturday, Sunday morning, low 50s. Listen, in some of those low-lying outlying areas, rural zones, east of US 131, looking at you, Berry County there, potato country. That's where I think we could be even seeing some 40s. You know, it's what I said last night on the newscast on the mothership there. Remember, we have to practice that proper window management. Haven't talked about that for a while. That means if you don't close the windows, you might wake up on Friday morning, certainly Saturday morning or Sunday morning, with a chill. And you don't want to run the furnace not so soon after running the AC all the time, right? So just keep that in mind. Looking good for Thursday afternoon and all day Friday there, Jesse. Mikey, thanks for the thanks. Appreciate it. And I appreciate that compliment too. You're looking good there, Brenda. Building a barn. Oh, perfect. Perfect weather. Devin looking good for sure. Jeanette, nice for the Branch County 4-H Fair that starts Saturday. Bravo. I know there have been some rough days for the weather there. I remember a few years ago anyway, showing some video that somebody sent me from the Branch County Fair, and the wind was literally blowing one of the tents away. So hopefully we certainly have a good start to the fair. All right, everybody, I'm going to skate on out of here. I hope everybody has a good night tonight. Don't forget, hey, tomorrow morning, Jeff Porter back in the saddle, 4:30 to 9 a.m. And so he'll be live with the latest on the timing of the rain. I'll be back. He's got you again at noon. I'll be back at 5:36. On the mothership, we'll be talking about rain then for sure. And then tomorrow night on Facebook Live at 9 o'clock, we'll likely be tracking some showers. And by then, the temps and the dew points will start. We'll be starting to go down, and we'll be starting our dew point drop party. Chris, you're looking for fall there, right? You're looking for fall. Thanks, Brenda. I appreciate that very much. Appreciate that very much. Jerry, there's a 7-day. When's the cool weather coming? There you go. Starting tomorrow, but really setting up shop Thursday and then continuing all the way through the weekend. Lily, thank you for being here. And Joanne, thanks for that as well. Hey, don't forget, I'm live at 10 on Arc West Michigan. That's coming up in 30 minutes, live on the mothership in an hour 30 and 90 minutes. I'm on Facebook, WWMT's Keith Thompson. Also Twitter, X, Instagram, Threads, YouTube, at Weatherman Keith, the at symbol, all lowercase, all one word, Weatherman Keith. Don't forget our weather app, our weather website, wwmt.com/weather. And of course, our free weather app. Download it, give it a try. Give it a try. Good night, Wilson. Good to see you here. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it very much. I don't know, Keith and Melissa, I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know where you can find us at 10. If you don't have cable. Burnell, thanks for the thanks. I guess you're going to have to wait for that. I'll have to look that up. I'll have to find that. I don't really know right offhand. All right, everybody, thanks very much. Have a good night, and let's get some good rest. Hey, tomorrow's Wednesday, hump day. Let's hit it hard so that tomorrow night at this time we'll be talking about Thursday, Friday, and looking at another weekend square in the face. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it.